gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started.
We're here, guys. Hope you're doing well. Had a bit of technical difficulties just there, but hope you're all doing okay. We're back, and it's a deadline day stream. I'm the FPL Penguin, back again with another video for you, another stream for you all. And we're going to be talking about Game Week 11. So if you've got any Game Week 11 questions, do fire them away in chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for the next hour or so. And let me know, guys, who are your captains for Game Week 11? I'll show you my team right now. I hope you're all doing good, guys. And hope you're all ready for the new game week. I certainly am. How you doing, mate? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well, and I'm well pumped for this. Well pumped. So at the moment, this is my team. I've taken a -4. So this is my team. I brought in Mahrez and who was the other one? Mahrez and Diaz for Trent and Grealish. Now I was only going to do a free transfer, but I decided to do a -4 when we heard about the Villa Newcastle game. That is not going ahead this game week, so I decided to take advantage of that and just bring in Mahrez. And why not captain him? He's in decent form right now, and Pepper said that he will start 100% today against Fulham, which is great news, and I'm well chuffed about that. So this is how I'm lining up. We've got Pickford in goal. Don't ask why I've still got Pickford in goal. I'm just still going for it. Diaz, Dallas and Justin. I'll talk about why I'm starting Dallas in a minute. Son, KDB, Mahrez is captain, Jota, then DCL, Vardy and Richarlison. Now, this is on my bench. Button, Lookman, Cody and Gabriel. I want to start Dallas. You know, the manager's starting him like a centre-mid role in some games, and I think, you know, he could do something. He could do something against Chelsea. It's going to be a tough game. I don't expect Leeds to win, but it's a funny old season, isn't it? So, your captain's KDB. I imagine a lot of people are going to be captain KDB this week. But I decided to go Mahrez. I don't know why, but if he can do what he did against Fulham, that'd be great. And it's great to know that Pepper said that he will start Mahrez today, which is fantastic. Should I bring in Walker for Cancelo? Already have Diaz. Would that be for a free transfer, mate, or would that be for a -4? Do let me know. Will you be taking a hit to get that move in? Do let me know. But any more questions, do fire them away in chat. We're going to have a good hour of this just after 10 o'clock UK time. So we'll have a good stream, good talk about any transfers and stuff. And if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. On the road to 1,000. And we're almost there. I think we're on about 15 subscribers left. Can we do it in the stream? It'd be absolutely insane. On a free transfer, yeah, do it. Do it, mate. Do it. Bring in Walker for Cancelo. Definitely. If it's a free transfer, do it, I'd say. Have 1 million in the bank. Do it. Free transfer. Definitely do it, mate. Do Kyle Walker. Bring in Kyle Walker for Cancelo. Question. Should I transfer Diaz in for Justin, who is facing Sheffield United, but Diaz is against Fulham, and Justin will lose his place after some time? He could lose his place. We know about Ricardo Pereira is back, and you know, I'm still thinking maybe Timothy, you know, the other lads from the full-back position, could lose his place too in that rotation. But Man City to keep a clean sheet this week, and that's me saying touch wood, and then Fulham, Mitro scores, doesn't he, and ruins our game week. But I feel that's a good move. So bring in Diaz, mate, for Justin, definitely. So I'm hoping for another green arrow. I'm currently on my 6th green arrow in a row. I'm currently positioned at 1.3 million, as you can see there, and I'm hoping for another green arrow. That would be absolutely insane if that were the case. So that's what I'm going to be lining up as. And any more questions, do find them away. The reason for Justin, I hope Leicester keep a clean sheet against Sheffield United. It's likely they will, and Vardy to score against them. But I do like this team. It was worth a -4, and I think with the players I've got around, I think they're good, kind of good going forward as well. Fixtures wise. I'll show you how I got on in game week. Game week 10, I've lost track now. -8 I took, guys. I took a -8 in game week 10. This is the last game week. And 59 points. And guess what? Look who I had on the bench. Luckman and Dallas, 9 and 8 points on the bench. How crazy is that? I wouldn't even thought about that would happen. But guess what? At the end of it, I still got a green arrow in the overall table, which was insane. So a 100k green arrow, which was insane. But yeah, just one of them really. So, anyone else in the chat, who are your captains for Game Week 11? Who are your captains? We've already got a KDB coming through. But I'm just personally going for Morris. I think he's just so good, and know that he's a certain starter today. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do well. I really do think he's going to do well today. If we look at how Jamie Vardy... I'm thinking about keeping Jamie Vardy for a while. I think he's got a good fixture against Brighton. I think he could do something against Everton as well. We know how leaky in defence they are at the moment. Spurs, he could do something. So I might keep him as far as Game Week 14. That's what I'm thinking. I might keep him as far as then, which would be something. Everton-wise, DC on with Chelsea. I know that I've got that double up, which is something. So... obviously, I'm going to keep DCL. I've had him since Game Week 1 when he was at 6% ownership. Look at that now. 62% owned. This is DCL. Crazy, isn't it? And, he's got Burnley, he's got Chelsea, he's got Leicester, and you got Arsenal, you got Sheffield United. And I'm going to keep him. I'm going to keep him for the rest of the season. I feel, Everton are playing some decent attacking football at the moment. Now Richarlison's back as well. And I feel keeping DCL is a must. Definitely, and I'm not, because I'm going to lose out. If I sell him now, I'm going to struggle to get him back in, because his price is going up like crazy. Son I want to keep, because Arsenal just looking, not atrocious, but they're looking shaky, aren't they? They're not looking like scoring, attacking wise, not looking good, basically. So I want to keep Son to have that attacking threat going towards Arsenal this week. Is it Sunday? Sunday kickoff, and I think he could do something, him and Kane. Mourinho's playing some mind games that he thinks he's not going to play Kane. But I think Kane could possibly play against Arsenal. Who knows? Another question. I already have KDB. Should I bring Mahrez in? Mahrez and Jesus? Are you saying? Yeah, Mahrez and Jesus. Or Jesus. I'd say Mahrez is the safest bet. If you're thinking choosing one or the other, I'd say Mahrez is the safest bet. Jesus, Aguero is back as well. There's a bit of rotation. I'd say Mahrez, mate. Bring in Mahrez, definitely. Diaz in for Justin, or Mahrez in for Grealish. I'd say Mahrez in for Grealish. Struggling to choose my captain between KDB and Vardy. I'd say KDB. Captain KDB this week. I think it's... I dare say, I think Vardy, he's still got a good fixture. He scored 2 goals against Sheffield United last season. This is Jamie Vardy. But I think KDB, against a reasonably easy fixture against Fulham, I think it's a good one to go for. So, captain KDB instead of Vardy, I'd say. If we have a look at the FPL Penguin League as well, just wait for more questions. Anyone want to throw any more questions in for Game Week 11? Do find them away. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Try and help you out. FPL Penguin League. Right, this league is closed, by the way, guys. I had to close it quite a few game weeks ago. But do let me know if you're in it. If anyone's in chat that's in this league, do let me know and where you're positioned. So this is like the top 10 at the minute. Who's doing well? Who's all these people that are doing well at the minute? So yeah, so well done to these guys. They're absolutely rocking it. Do you think there's still a chance that Aston Villa at Newcastle could still be played in Game Week 11? Could they be played on Wednesday? There is a chance. There is a chance, but they're kind of leaving it late now, especially for us FPL managers. They're kind of leaving it late for us. I think they tried to do that with the Man City Arsenal game last season before the COVID hit, and and then it was put in Project Restart and stuff. But it quite possibly, but I feel like it's unlikely. I feel it will be put, next year with the Manchester United Burnley game, the Man City Villa game, the fixtures that were postponed, because of they're in the Europe, both Manchester clubs, so they had to cancel those games. So I think it's quite likely it could be next year, the Villa Newcastle game rearranged for. Thinking of downgrading DCL to Antonio, so that I can upgrade Vardy to Kane when Spurs play Wolves and have a great fixture run ahead. It's not bad. I mean, who has Spurs got going forward? Who has Spurs? I'd like to know. I haven't looked at. If we look at Sun's fixtures ahead, some tough fixtures ahead. If you look at, he's got Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, he could do something against there. Kane. Liverpool's going to be a tough one. Fair enough, we've got our injury problems. And he did score against us as well. A very quick goal against us at Anfield. Was it last season? He's got Leicester, and I can see where these easy fixtures come in when you look at Wolves, Leeds, Villa and Sheffield United. I'd say that's a great move. If you're thinking of doing it round about then, but then if you're thinking downgrading DCL to Antonio, do it, mate. I say do it. If to get Kane in, if Kane and Son, I think I'd love to get a double up on that, and I'm thinking about probably getting a double up for those fixtures from Game Week 16 to Game Week 19. So I'd say do it. Unfortunately, I shut the league, mate. I had to shut it just in case. So many people who probably got loads of points and stuff. But I'll try. If you tell me how many points you got, I'll try and open it if you want me to. Is Antonio injured? Yeah, he's still injured. But when is he back, Antonio? That's the thing. Is he not back soon, Antonio? Because I know he's still injured. I know he's injured, but is he still injured though? Whenever FPL put him to return, I know Haller is. How long is he out for? Unknown return date. Hamstring injury. Yeah, it could be a while, mate. I don't know if it's going to be worth it at this moment. Well, it could change. Just wait. Just hold on for a minute. Hold on for a few more weeks, and then is it Game Week 15, Game Week 16, when Spurs fixtures get good, do it then. Do it round about then. Just wait a few more game weeks first. I'm going to captain Welbeck. Sounds stupid at first, but I think he will do damage. See, I was thinking Welbeck could be quite a good differential. I'm being serious. He's about 5.5 million, and he could be quite a good differential, Welbeck. And this is what I'm thinking about Theo Walcott. He could be a good differential for Southampton. And is Mopé injured for a while? But I feel, he came back and he got injured again and worsened it, yeah. But Welbeck could be a good differential. If we look at Brighton's fixtures as well. X2 Flair, how you doing, mate? Guys, check out X2 Flair's channel. He's a great guy. And great content creator as well. Do check him out on. He does FPL videos like myself. So if we look at Welbeck, he's quite doubtful. Mopé, 0.7 million, 0.7%, should I say? That'd be a good price, wouldn't it? 0.7 million. And at the moment, he's basically played 3 games. I know he's played 4, but near enough full 90 minutes wise. He's played about 3. And he's only got 1 goal and assist, so it's pretty decent for him so far, I'd say. So you look at his fixtures, I think some good ones here. Fulham away, Sheffield United at home. But if you want to play around with it, go for that differential. Go for it. I'm on 571 points. Dude, I'll open the league up for you then. I'll only do it once, guys. I'll open the league up. I'll open the league up so you can join. People can join in the stream. But I'm going to close it after the stream, obviously. Just going to open it now for you guys. Right. See if this works. So I'll bring up the code for you guys as well. So there's the league code, guys, at the top of the screen. So you can just join it now, guys, if you want to. There's the league code. I've opened the league up. So there you go. And I'll close it again at the end of the stream. Any plans to get Ings in? I'm thinking about getting Danny Ings once he gets better. I don't know when he's back returning, but I'm just going to leave this on the screen. But I'm going to just check his fixtures now on the Fantasy Premier League app on my phone. Kind of multitasking here. Fixtures-wise, if I talk to you now about it, tell you all about it. I don't know when he's back. Does anyone know when Danny Ings is back? Do let me know. They've got Brighton next, Sheffield United, Arsenal, Man City. Then they've got, like, from Gameweek 15, Fulham away, West Ham at home, Leeds, Liverpool at home, Leeds away. So I just want to know when he's back, if you can let me know. He's back this week. Danny Ings is back. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. So Danny Ings is back this week, by the sounds of it. And, yeah, I did hear that I'm training, but I don't think he's going to start or play probably against Brighton. He could possibly play against Brighton, but he's just returning. We know what he's like. He's very unlucky with his injuries he's had in his career, so they don't want to rush him back. The manager doesn't want to rush him back, and we know that. So I'd say wait. So I'd wait till a bit after to get him in. Probably just to bring him in. Probably. As I said, when the fixtures get better for Southampton, I'd say probably. Well, Sheffield United's a good one. Game week 12. Optimus Prime, how you doing? Another mod. How you doing, mates? Hope you're doing well. So I'd say game week 12, guys. They've got Sheffield United. This is Southampton. It's a good, lovely fixture that for Danny Ings. Just saying. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. I'm getting all these questions here. Hope you all right, new people coming in. Hope I've not missed anybody out. He came back, blah blah blah. Antonio had oh damn. He's playing first off last game and came off injured again. How unlucky is that for Antonio? How unlucky. Join league, no problem, mate, no problem, guys. I'm going to take it off the screen now. But if anyone see it can join the league, I'm going to close it at the end of this stream. So get back to my team now, and but yeah. So this one going for. We're getting more people in. Who are your captains for Game Week 11, guys? Who are your captains for Game Week 11? Any transfers? Any hits this game week? Let me know. Have you kept Grealish? Have you kept Callum Wilson? Or have you transferred them out this game week? Let me know. Let's get this chat more flowing and be even more awesome. So I'm gonna just. Yeah, so I just feel that this is good. I didn't really want to take a hit, but there's nothing wrong with taking a hit because you could bring in somebody who could get you double-digit figures, maybe 20 plus points. And I thought, it just shows, really, when someone like me, I took a -8 in Game Week 10 last week, and I got 59 points, and I had Lookman with 9 points, and Dallas with 8 points on the bench. I got a 100k green arrow. I mean, that was lucky. So it just shows, whatever you do, it depends how everyone else has done as well, probably took some hits as well, but, you just got to go for it. As long as you not take extreme hits like -16, -20, I mean, that's just getting a bit crazy, that, isn't it? Playing with 10 men with Martinez out. Captain KDB, Vardy or Welbeck, undecided. I'd start Vardy, definitely. Start Vardy, mate, over Welbeck. Vardy's certain to score, and Vardy's got an easy fixture. Definitely start Vardy. Yeah, so it's just one of them. So, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. So, this is a deadline day stream. I do these on a regular basis. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you are new around here, please do consider subscribing. And please share the stream on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp with your friends, Snapchat, all over the place. Get it more known out there, and we do appreciate it. And if you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button as well. It really does help out the channel. It really does mean a lot, and thank you. But yeah, so if we look at some more transfers wise, we're going to look at like how many people are brought in. Certain players. Wolves Zaha's getting quite hyped up by this scout. we look at the scouts team at all? In the coming 5 fixtures for Man City, who do you think will get more points, Diaz or Mahrez? Mahrez, definitely Mahrez. I know what you're thinking about clean sheet points and stuff, but I'm going to say Mahrez. Playing with Temen, Martinez out. Yeah, I'm going to see what the scouts team is. Has the scout uploaded their team? Do we get to see their team? Are they gonna show their team? Am I completely missing this out? No, I can't be bothered. But seriously, Wolves Zaha against West Brom seems a nice fixture. Look my tweet. Have a look. I'll have a look in a minute, mate. I'll have a look in a minute. What's it about? Yeah, so Jota's in. My God, this surprised me a lot, but he's doing well. Dio Goat, FPL Fever, shout out to him. Jota, for that name. Nearly 30% owned, which is crazy. 30% for Jota. I mean, is he a good alternative to Salah? But probably that is the most... I can't say that, can I? Because it's the most Salah. But it's good to have both of them because, you got Sadio Mane as well. But I think Salah, when he turns up, he does hold big. And he takes penalties as well. So I shouted out your stream. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'll retweet and like it. Thank you so much. That was really kind. Thank you so much. Jota. Oh, God, it's crazy, isn't it? Thank you again, X2Flair. Thank you. Guys, X2Flair on Twitter and Instagram. Go give him a follow on there as well. Skulls, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's crazy. Nearly 600k have brought Jota in this game week. How crazy is that? Mahrez nearly 500k. I brought him in. We're seeing a lot of Grealish outs this game week. Just over 400k. And James Rodriguez falling out of favour with a lot of managers, which I expect. If you did watch my buy, hold, sell video, I did put him in sell because I just feel now I don't feel he's necessary to have. I mean, they've got some relatively tough fixtures, Everton and Richarlison, DCL there. You can just choose one of those two and go for it because they seem more attacking and going to get you more likely to get you returns if you want that Everton asset in. I'm good, mate. I hope you're doing well too. And who's your captain for Game Week 11? Any transfers? Have you done any transfers, Skulls? Let me know. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so you can see it's crazy. So KDB's coming a lot. A lot of people, pumping up those Man City assets. FPL draft. How you doing, mate? Welcome here from X2 Flair. Nice one. Thank you to both of you. Thank you X2 Flair for sharing the stream, and thank you FPL Draft for joining the stream. We do appreciate it. And if there's anyone here, if you want to, please do consider subscribing if you want to. I do this regular basis. I post about 3 to 4 videos, spaced out, FPL videos a week, talking all things FPL, a bit of UCL fantasy as well if you're a fan of that. Morning Penguin. Chaz FPL, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Lots of transfer up Zaha, which seems a week too early. It does. Yeah, Wolves Zaha is back now from his isolation from the COVID. They have missed him a lot. His flair, his finishing, everything like that. It's excitement to watch him at Wolves Zaha, and he's got a good fixture against West Brom as well. And I feel to anyone that owns Wolves Zaha, you could get some really good points out of him this week against West Brom. Lots of transfers. KDB most captained, is he? For the coming 5 fixtures, who do you think will get more points, Diaz or Mahrez? Haven't I just answered that? Yeah, I've just answered that. Both. It's Mahrez, mate. Mahrez. I said it earlier. Mahrez, mate. And everyone's at X2 Flair. Everybody's here. Thank you to X2 Flair for sharing the stream. We do appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you are new around here, please do consider subscribing. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. We do appreciate it. And get your Game Week 11 questions in. And I'm going to have another 25 30 minutes of the stream. I've done about just under 30 minutes, but I'm going to do another half an hour stream, rest of the stream. But get your questions in, guys. Game week 11, who are your captains? Everything. And, transfers wise, have you kept Grealish in your team? Have you kept Callum Wilson? Do let me know. But if we talk about as well, looking at fixtures, we go look at the fixtures wise. If we look at the fixture difficulty as well, I want to look at this on the screen. Because if we talk about here, if we go to, I think Arsenal are just looking horrific at the minute. Mostly attacking wise, they're not looking good. They're not looking good. But I'll tell you what's great. It's great to see fans back. And Arsenal had about 2,000 fans there, all spaced out. And it was great. And some League One, League Two and Championship as well. Looked amazing. They had up to 2,000 fans there. And this is great. It's great for people's mental health and everything. To have them go to games in a safe way. And just enjoy what they were enjoying watching the game again. What's your prediction for the start of Man City back line? I think it's going to be Mendy, Diaz, probably Laporte. Is Laporte fit at the minute? And Walker. So I think it's probably going to be that and Edison in the goal. But I think Mendy could quite possibly start again. This is what I was saying to people. It depends if he's starting. Who's starting in the Champions League? Have a look as well against Man City. Yeah, but so basically I knew this would happen. Mendy would start to keep Cancelo out of the team. He's coming back into the games with League. And he's just a good player, Mendy. And he scored, didn't he, against Burnley? Was it a goal? So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for the Burnley game. Is it the Burnley game? No, it's the Porto game. So who started against Porto? That's the question. No, Mars didn't start. We've got Stern there. Cancelo did start. So I imagine Zinchenko. That's a name I've not heard for a while. I remember we had him in last season. Well, a lot of us. So I think at the back line, guys, I think it could be Laporte if he's fit. I think he's fit. And I think Diaz at the back as well. And I think Mendy and I think Walker as well at the back line for Manchester City. The predicted lineup I have it on Fantasy Football Fix. KDB is my captain, thinking of taking a hit to bring in Mahrez for Ziyech. It's a good move that, but Ziyech, he's a bit of that magician as well, a bit like KDB, and he's starting to be like that. I'm not saying he is a KDB, but he is a very good player, Ziyech. And I was debating this game week when I wanted to get Grealish out. Should I get rid of Grealish for Mahrez? Bring in Mahrez or bring in Ziyech? That's what I thought. Now, you know what Leeds are like? They are annoying a lot of teams. But I thought to myself, Mahrez coming off that hat-trick and he's rested in midweek as well. And Pep's come out and said he's going to start. So I thought to myself, you know what? It's got to be Mahrez. Enjoy this season. Enjoy this game week, Penguin. Have two City attacking midfielders this game week and just enjoy this game week. So that's what I'm gone for. I'd say go for Mahrez, mate. I think it's safer, if I dare say, and he's certain to start Mahrez. So I'd say Mahrez for Ziyech, definitely. Bring in, that's the move, definitely. You can't go wrong. And I think Mahrez could kind of replicate what he did against Burnley as well. City back line, Walker, Laporte, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's a strong defence, that. And this is what I was saying. Mendy to keep Cancelo out in league games now, in big, in the league. He's just good. This is what I was saying to people. Just don't bring in Cancelo because Mendy's back like that week, and I think he's going to start games again. I really do at left back. Got to go now. Good luck with FPL this game week. Thank you, Flair. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing the stream, mate. And guys, subscribe to X2Flair and check him out on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you, mate. And I'll speak to you again soon, mate. But yeah, so basically, any more questions coming in? Do let me know. Any more questions? Yeah, they are playing so much better now with fans. I think that's going to be a huge boost. I think it's been a lot of shockers and surprises with no fans. And it's been, quite, down mentality with a lot of fans and people watching or players as well. They're probably not been as pumped to play as well. But they look great. When I saw these players score in front of these fans, they just went straight up to the fans, not like literally in the face, but up to that side of the stand that was facing them, and it was great. The passion was there, and it's so great to see that. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, absolutely crazy. But I do like the team. If we look at more fixtures as well, as I was saying, looking at fixtures, go back to the fixture difficulty as well. I want to look at some fixtures ahead. So if we look at Game Week 12 and onwards, I think if you look at here, who's got some good runs here? Now, people, when Newcastle are back, I was actually thinking, bringing Callum Wilson, when this COVID thing, and if they do play the game against West Brom, which is likely, Callum Wilson against West Brom, Callum Wilson against Leeds and Fulham. I think that's a beautiful next three for Leeds and Callum Wilson. I think that's lovely, that, and I would probably, for my Game Week 12 transfer, once we get the all clear and everything's going ahead, bringing Callum Wilson probably for Richarlison. So Wilson in for Richie. I think that's a lovely free transfer right there. To let people know, I'm thinking about bringing in Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes will be coming into my team Game Week 13. Start of Game Week 13. He will be coming in for Son. So Son will have... I'm keeping Son for Game Week 12 for the Crystal Palace away game. But then I'm bringing in Bruno for a free transfer for Son in Game Week 13. And he's got some good fixtures against two Yorkshire teams, Sheffield United and Leeds. So I think it's good. I think it's good. And West Ham wise, we've just got to see they're a bit 50-50 at the minute. We've got Wolves in there as well. NATO's a good differential as well to bring up, just like Welbeck and Theo. And I think NATO, he started 9 out of 10 league games this season for Wolves. See how he does against Liverpool. He could quite possibly score against us. I wouldn't be surprised. And I think if you want to bring NATO in, I think probably start of game week, as you can see right there, probably game week 17. If we look at fixtures ahead, now I'm looking really ahead, aren't I? So if we look at game week 17 onwards, if you look here, NATO in for game week 17, game week 18, game week 19. These nice three fixtures for Wolves right here. And Brighton, Everton and West Brom. So maybe bring in NATO. I think he's quite cheap. How much is NATO? Is he about in the 5 million range as well? Because he's a good differential to probably go for. That's what I'm thinking. He's 5.6 and he could rise by then, if he gets to 6 million, and people might bring him in. But owned by 3.9%. At the moment, he's done 3 goals and 3 assists. It's decent, that, isn't it? Decent. And he's playing on the wing as well. So he's a certain starter. And I think for start of game week 17, like I said, he's a good one to bring in. I really do think he is. And, but yeah, guys, if you've got any more questions, do fire them away in chat. Any captain picks? Who you captaining? Do let me know. Any transfers? Do let me know. Any differentials you're thinking of bringing in soon? Do let me know. But yeah, if we have another look as well on the fixture difficulty, just have a scroll down here. I think as well, I'm going to keep Vardy till game week 13, till after game week 13. I think he'll score against Everton. I think he'll score against Brighton. I think keeping Vardy, he's a big hitter. He can get those points and get double-digit figures when he's on his day. It was very unfortunate against Fulham. I captained him and I got an assist. I was very, very lucky. Got 5 points, double that. That was 10. So I was very lucky to get that many points for him. To get 5 points for him, to get a return, should I say. Southampton-wise, Danny Ings will probably be back to full fitness game week 12. So probably bringing him against Sheffield United. I think that'd be absolutely lovely. Do you know what I'm actually thinking of doing? I could quite possibly do... Then it could be... I want to wait till he's fully fit first. Because I think Fulham away could be a better fixture. When you look over there in game 15, is it? But I definitely want to bring Callum Wilson. For game week 12, is it? Yeah, game week 12. That's the next game week. Pereira. Welbeck will be a big differential. I did really like Pereira, but he's just not as consistent and stuff. And maybe needs a stronger team around him and stuff. And this is the Premier League; it's a different ball game. And I knew it would kind of fizzle out a bit. Pereira, he had a decent start to the season, but I knew it would kind of fizzle out. Welbeck will be a big differential. I do think it could be a big differential. One to watch if you look at Brighton's fixtures as well. At the top, you got Southampton, you got Leicester away. I think if you look to bring him in, probably start of game week 13. That's the Fulham away game, and then you got some decent fixtures ahead, and quite possibly could do some against Arsenal because Brighton did beat Arsenal at Brighton last season, and I think they did a double against them last season. So I think bringing Welbeck for Fulham away, I think you can't go wrong there. If you want to go for that differential, go for it. Definitely something to look at doing in the near future. Chelsea-wise, people, Tammy's injured, so we quite possibly could see Timo Werner as a striker today against Leeds. I think Tammy is injured because he was injured last game, I'm sure. And Giroud started and did very well in the Champions League in midweek. Doubling up on Chelsea defenders, what do you think? James and Chilwell, do it, definitely do it. I think it's a great one. I think you can't go wrong, and they offer attacking returns as well. Do it. That's wonderful. That, and I expect probably a clean sheet against them, and if not, I think someone like Chilwell will definitely get some returns in that game. So do it, mate. It's definitely worth it. So basically, yeah. So we've got Man City as well. I think about keeping my double up of like Mahrez and KDB probably till game week, the Chelsea game, as you can see there. So that's just after game week 16. So probably might ditch one. Probably Mahrez, obviously, because KDB on his day, how good he is, and he want to break that assist record that he did. He tied it, didn't he? That assist record last season. He want to break it. I think he's on quite a few assists at the minute. Well, not as many, but I think you got to keep KDB for the rest of the season. KDB over Mahrez, definitely. But yeah, it's just one of them, to be honest with you. Just going to check as well on the stream. Just check everything is going well. If you're new around here, guys, please do consider subscribing. We really appreciate it. And I'm just going to spend another 20 odd minutes and just sending your questions. Send your questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Sheffield United, I think they're going to get relegated. I think teams have found them out. I think Dean Henderson was the one that, kept them up. Ramsdale is no Dean Henderson. He's a good goalkeeper, but Dean Henderson had that confidence in him, and he's just so good, Dean. He really is. So I'd say Sheffield United are going to probably could see quite a few goals. I do, and struggle to score them as well. I don't think Brewster's the right choice. I think he's good, but I feel he needs a better team around him. I think Sheffield United, as we know, are not an attacking team. They score and conceded the same amount of goals, about 30 odd goals, and conceded that many last season. They were very lucky to be where they were, and they did very well. It was Dean Henderson that saved them a lot of games. But we've got to see how they do for the rest of the season. But I just see them. I just can't see them staying up. I just can't see them staying up. If they do. That'll be great for them. But I just can't. I think they had a wonderful season last season, and credit to them. Yeah, so at the moment, I think Fulham got some really tough fixtures. And Crystal Palace, I think also hard. But I think Crystal Palace-wise, I don't think their next best, easiest fixture would be Sheffield United. That would be game week 17. That's so they got two, easy fixtures going along. We've got Marnie out -4 for De Bruyne. Do it, definitely. I say do it. Marnie out for KDB. Do it for -4. Do it. I say do it. I think it's worth it. To any new people tuning in, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. It really does help support the stream. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked it already, and subscribe if you want to, and share on Twitter and Facebook. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, I just think overall, all round, I do like this. So if we look at Mahrez as well, because I know a lot of people are wanting to bring in Mahrez. So if we have a little refresh of the page and have just a little shimmy down here, about 9.5% of managers have Mahrez in their team right now. And for KDB, we've got nearly 24%, just over 23% have got KDB in this game week. And just going to have a look at SofaScore and just type in how Mahrez did, and just show you on SofaScore as well. Shout out to them, SofaScore. So that's his heat map, overall heat map. This is Mahrez. If you think about having Mahrez in, if you were thinking, oh, you know what, I might bring in Mahrez for Grealish. So this is how he's doing overall. He takes corners by looks on the right side, and he kind of shares them with KDB by looks of it, but he mostly takes them on the right side, as you can see here, with KDB mostly doing the other side. And goals, as you can see, shots per game 2.6, so nearly 3 shots per game. And you can see key passes, nearly 3 key passes per game. So he's a very, very good player, and this is how he got on against Burnley as well. You can see his heat map right there. And he loves to get in the box. He really does love to get in the box. A bit like Richarlison, a lot like Salah as well, a bit like Mane, and you just love to see that. You just love to see that. So he was quite active in that game, and mostly in the middle of the centre of the field, but he, getting that hat-trick, getting himself in the box. And I watched those highlights against Burnley, and he really looked, the finishing was so clinical and sharp, it really was, and he really looked really sharp, Mahrez. I've got to go for it, have some fun with it, differential captain. Are you looking to bring in Salah at some point? I did have Salah, I took him out for KDB. Yeah, it was KDB about 2 game weeks ago, I think. But I am probably going to think about bringing Salah back in soon. Probably going to feed for Mahrez and then probably downgrade someone else. But yeah, if we look at the fixtures, maybe Fulham. I could bring Mo back in against Fulham away, and he's got some decent fixtures. Spurs are going to be kind of tough. He got Crystal Palace away. He got West Brom at home. This is Liverpool's fixtures. Newcastle away. So probably, mate, Scholes, I'll bring him very, very soon, because he's on his day, Salah, he can hit big. He really can. Sterling starts. That's what a lot of people are saying, or wondering if Sterling starts or not. But if we look at how, just have a quick look as well, because we know Sterling didn't play against Burnley, but we know he did start against Porto. How many minutes did he get though? So we need to probably try and crack the pet roulette. KDB in there. I have KDB and Mahrez and Vardy. Who should I captain? KDB, mate. KDB. Even though I'm doing Mahrez, I'm playing my own game. I'm just going for that differential punt and how good he played as well, and how attacking he was. I'm not saying KDB's not as that much of attacking as Mahrez. He's really attacking KDB, but I just want to go for that kind of punt and keep my fingers crossed that Mahrez can do the same again. But go for KDB. It seems a more safer move. So this is how, if we look at the Porto game, like I said, got team lineups right here. This is against Porto in midweek. Sterling did start, and Sterling played a full 90 minutes. He played a full 90 minutes, guys. What do we think of that? Sterling played a full 90 minutes against Porto in midweek. So it seems to me he could be rotated, and once again, it's not a tough fixture, me saying, and it could be probably... How long did Ferran Torres play, though? 71 minutes, so I think Sterling could be on the bench again, if I dare say. We know City have qualified anyway for Champions League already. They qualified before that Porto game. But I just feel Sterling, I wouldn't be surprised if he was benched again. I would not be surprised. We know Mahrez is definitely starting. Pep's confirmed it. KDB will be starting. It's just about if Aguero or Jesus will be starting, but I just imagine that Jesus will be starting again to just slowly get Aguero back in that team, not rushing back. Be like with the Danny Ings as well. Kane captain for me. That's from Mason. Nice one. That seems a good one, But we know about, Mourinho playing his mind games if he's going to start or not. But he could start. You know what I mean? But make sure you put a good vice captain, mate, just in case he doesn't play at all. So make sure you choose a good vice captain. So just in case. But captains wise, that's not bad against Arsenal. I think he likes scoring against Arsenal as well. FPL Light, how you doing? Same here. Kane is your captain. It's a good differential. We're going for this kind of, when I say differential captain, I mean, captain that's not going to be as popular. So like a Mahrez or a Kane or a Son. So players like that, or maybe Sterling. I think Sterling, depends wise, but just those first three players that I mentioned. So that's what I call differential captain as well. So Sterling is a bit of a doubt, I think, of starting. He could be on the bench again like he was against Burnley. Would not be surprised one bit. Would not be surprised. But it's my team. To any new people tuning in, please do consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so the plan would be to get rid of Richarlison, bring in Callum Wilson for game week 12, but wait and see how the team's doing after that COVID self-isolation. Are you looking at... I'm bringing in Salah in soon. I'm sure some of these are repeats, and they repeat themselves. Some of the... Salah... Salah, definitely. Thinking about bringing in soon, as I said. I want to bring back in probably as soon as I can, because we know Liverpool have got Fulham away in game week 12. Is it game week 12? Yeah, game week 12. And we know look at the fixtures ahead. I'm sure you can do something against Spurs. You've got Palace, you've got West Brom, you've got Newcastle, Southampton, you've got Burnley. And I think if I went for Jota and Salah, I can't go wrong with that. I don't think anybody can go wrong with that if they wanted to. I think Salah will be essential for those fixtures because he's that good. He's that good. And, he's the Egyptian king. He's that good of a player. So, I just think it's good. And you're probably thinking, why have we still got Pickford? I'm just praying for a clean sheet. And you're probably thinking, Penguin, you're a Liverpool fan. You got 3 Everton assets in and only 1 Liverpool. don't ask, guys, don't ask. But Burnley away, he's got 2 tough ones here. I'm just keeping Pickford in for just set and forget. I would like someone like McCarthy, because I'm sure McCarthy, who's got the best fixtures for a goalkeeper, clean sheet wise, if we look ahead, I'd say Southampton. Well, for the next 2, I'd say if you're looking at a whole lot of greens, I'd say you could go for Martinez or Martinez from Aston Villa. Could be a good one as well. That's a nice cheap one as well. But I'm just going for Pickford for set and forget. That's how I'm going for it. Schmeichel, he's a good one. We know Leicester 50-50, but Schmeichel does look a solid keeper, and he's a good one to throw out there. Man City, it's just one of them when you go for cheap goalkeepers. You could go for the Newcastle goalkeeper. Is it Darlow at the minute? Is Darlow the goalkeeper? I remember when Newcastle drew 1-1 early in the season, and Darlow kept about 11 saves, didn't he? He got about nearly 4 save points or something. Crazy, isn't it? I think Darlow for West Brom, Leeds and Fulham, I think that's a good one to go for. But then you got the 3 after that are tough ones. But Darlow against West Brom, Leeds and Fulham, that'd be a good one to go for. But yeah, so this is my team. What the experts saying? FPL experts. Well, Mendy and Abraham. We'll play Mendy and Abraham. Will they play this week? I'm not so sure about Abraham. How's Mendy's not injured, is he? You mean Mendy from Chelsea, or do you mean Mendy from Man City? If you mean Mendy from Man City, Mendy will play. I'm sure will start against Fulham. Abraham, he seems alright, so he's not injured then. I thought Tammy was injured. Did he not go off injured? But it must have been not a serious injury in the last game week. So it looks like Tammy could be starting again because he's not got a red flag. So he looks like he's good to go. Just to let you know. Someone just subscribed there. Thank you so much. Let me just see who subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. And it's really cool when the penguin pops up. Will Morris start thinking of... you're thinking of vice captain him. Oh, Morris will start. Definitely, Charlie. Definitely. Pep's come out. He was rested against Porto. Mahrez. He was on the bench. He didn't come on. And Pep came out the other day and said that Mahrez will start this game week. So it is confirmed. You can look on Google, look at the articles. So Mahrez will start, guys. He will start. He was rested in midweek, and Pep has said the other day he will start. So think of vice captain, mate. Yeah, he will start. He will start. Good to Aston Villa now. Yeah, so what I was kind of thinking was, if we look at how I could potentially line up a team for fixtures ahead, at the moment I've got like 1.2 million in the bank. I've done my transfer. This is going into... I'm not doing anything now. So basically, I've looked down here, and I'm thinking of getting Callum Wilson in. If the game goes ahead, if everything's fine, I'm going to do a late transfer. And just wait and see. Always best. I've been Callum Wilson. So that saves me 2.5 million in the bank. Just found out from this channel through my recommended. Hello, underrated man. Keep up. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. And hope you enjoy future content. I do about 3 or 4 FPL videos spaced out a week. I do a UCL video. So 3 to 4 fantasy football videos a week. So if anyone's a fan of UCL fantasy, UEFA Champions League, I do that definitely once a week. But yeah, sometimes do streams of that as well. I'm 62 points on top of your mini league. Any differential suggestions? Any differentials for this week? If we get rid of that, so definitely I was going to bring in Wilson for the next game week if that happens. If we look at some differentials, go down a bit. Have a little look down here. I'm just going to have a look at some differentials if we can see any, but I might need to go down another page at this moment. Thank you guys for tuning in. How you all doing? JABT, how you doing? Wilson looks great, but I'm so worried about the West Brom game not going ahead. I think it could go ahead. I'll be surprised if it didn't. I think they self-isolated Sunday or Monday last week, Monday this week or Sunday last week. So I think the West Brom, but just wait and see, guys. If you're thinking about bringing Wilson in, just wait. Or if you're thinking about transfer, just wait. Wait till about Wednesday, Thursday next week, and just wait for news like that. So I hope it does go ahead. Well, safely, if it does go ahead. But as an FPL manager, love to have Wilson for that game. Be absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you join the stream, and I'll keep saying it, really helps support the stream. Hit that like button, really do appreciate it, and share the stream on Facebook and Twitter, WhatsApp with your mates, and we're on the road to 1,000. I'd love to get there before the end of this year. It'd be absolutely insane. It would be. I'm so grateful for the support I've had since I've started this channel and everything. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, so as I was saying, differentials wise for Mason, we'll go back to that. Mitrovic, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. And NATO's in there as well. Like I was talking about with NATO. We're talking about with NATO. He's only 4%. Oh, he's gone up a bit since I've been talking to you. I think it was at 3.7 about half an hour ago. Got some tough fixtures. But if we talk about trying to find somebody that's got a good fixture, I think Theo Walcott. I think Welbeck. They're playing against each other. And I feel that could have goals. I can't see either side keeping a clean sheet. But I feel Welbeck and Theo are good ones, differentials-wise, for this game week. Who's another good one to look at as well? I know people are going to say Harvey Barnes, but I'm not really as hyped on Harvey Barnes, even though he's got 3 goals and 1 assist. But, he's got 2 decent fixtures ahead, but I'm just not hyped with Harvey Barnes. in my team. You got Foden, but his rotation. Traore, he's not good FPL wise. FPL wise, he's not good. And this is what I say to people at the start of the season. I don't understand why so many brought him in at the start of the season. He's not good FPL wise. Who's another good one as well? If we look at some defenders, got Williams in there as well. But Trent's back. Let people know that Trent Alexander-Arnold is back in training for Liverpool. It's been confirmed. He was seen photographed with Andy Robertson. So Trent is back in training now, which is great to see. Thoughts on DCL after the Burnley match? Now, who are they playing after Burnley? Well, tough games, aren't they? Tough games. You've got Chelsea at home. You've got Leicester away. But, Chelsea is still conceding some goals. You remember when they conceded 3 against Southampton? There was Mendy in goal. Mendy's proved to be kind of a solid keeper for him at the moment. He's better than Kepa. Mendy's better than Kepa, definitely. But I'd say keep DCL. I think Everton have got that attacking threat. Unless you can find a better alternative. But, just go for it. You got to go for those. I feel like you should go for those tough fixtures because you never know. This is a funny old season. It's a funny old season. Is Robertson injured? As far as I know, I don't think he is. I think he had something. Oh, he's got to manage injury. Yeah, he's got to manage. He's technically injured, so he's got a bit of a knock that he picked up. So that's going to add more worry to. Ferran Torres is a great differential. You never know. Yeah, seriously, I was throwing him out to people when he first signed for Man City, and people were like, no, I don't know about that. But tell you, he's good. He was decent for Valencia, even though playing with a poor Valencia side. He was one of their star players for Valencia, Ferran Torres. Robertson-wise, we've got a tough game against Wolves at home, but we're going to have to see if he starts or not. This is going to add more to our injury worries, and this is for the young lads to probably step up. You've got Williams in there. You've got and the two Williams in there. So imagine that in the back line. Time to make a name for yourself, lads. Really is. Maybe what was his name? Tsimkas, pronounce his name. Probably he might take over from Robertson against Wolves, but that's leaving our defence a bit more wide open because he's not as experienced as Robertson, and he hasn't been playing that much in our team as well. So it could more likely be Robertson rested. Who knows? John, how you doing? How you doing, mate? Differential for me can be a Theo Walcott and Trossard. Trossard's another good one as well, and maybe Eze from Palace. Eze's a good one, but he's not as consistent. But he had a very good game. It was against Leeds. He had a very good game against Leeds, and he really outshined Zaha, didn't he? That's the wrong team. He really did outshine him. So I think with Eze, I think he's good. He's cheapish, 5.8, and he's 0.7% owned, but he's only done 1 goal, 1 assist. But I'm not really hyped on him. I mean, he probably needs a few more games to settle in. But if you want to get those points, and you don't want somebody who's going to keep getting you 2 points each week or 1 or 2 points, he was a midfielder or forward, especially with low ownership. I'd say just hold on that for a minute. Don't bring in Eze just yet. I don't think he's going to be somebody who's going to be getting a return for you that often. He's got some tough fixtures ahead as well. Spurs at home, West Ham away, Liverpool at home. He's got some tough fixtures, Eze. So it's a tough one. If you want to bring in a Palace, I'd say Wolves Zaha. I know he's about just under 2 million. Probably 1.5 million more expensive than Eze, but Dean or Robertson this week. I'd say Dean, Luca Dean, Charlie. Oh, is he injured? Is he injured again? See, I'm forgetting now. Just hold fire with that. No, he's injured, mate. Yeah, Robert definitely. Forgot he was injured. Yeah, he's back on the 30th of January. Can you believe that? 30th of January. God. And Everton are going to miss him. I tell you, they're going to miss him on that side of the wing, left side. So, Robertson, definitely. Robertson. Forgot he was injured. Like in the new setup. Dan, how you doing, mate? From Elite FPL with Steve and Jason. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you on here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah. Penguin's up in his game. 26 people watching. Absolutely crazy. How are you all doing, guys? How are you all doing? 4.5 million defenders out there. Should we have a look at some 4.5 million defenders? If you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. And if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. 4.5. Let's look at some. Ready to edit this again. 4.5. Do 4.7. So if you look at some good 4.7 or below defenders, we got Konsa in there. Bednarek. Dallas would be a decent one, I feel. What was his fixtures wise? Because Dallas, as we know, can I just talk about Dallas at the minute? He's 6.6% owned, he's 5.5, and the manager sometimes plays him in a centre mid role. So that's good. It's a bit like a John Lundstrom. Now, I'm not saying he's good as John Lundstrom. You know, he was the Lord, as we know, Lunny. But Dallas, he's a cheap one still, 4.5 million, and Leeds, the 50-50 with clean sheets at the moment, and Dallas are kind of getting those. Is he getting them at the minute, attacking returns? He is at the minute. 1 goal and 1 assist to his name so far this season. This is Dallas. Kane for KDB. Is that to what transfer-wise? I'd say this week, it's going to be a tough one because we don't know if he's certain to start Kane, and he could do something against Arsenal. But I'd say KDB. Start KDB this game week. Should I sell Son for Jota? I'd keep Son. I keep that Spurs asset because Arsenal, as we know, they're looking shaky. Attacking-wise, they're not looking like they're going to score, are they, basically? Even though they did score 4 in the Europa League. But I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a cracker. You know, it's any other derby. So I say keep Son, mate. Don't sell Son for Jota this week. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Dan. Really appreciate it. Hey, Penguin. How you doing? Mate? RZ17. How you doing? So many people coming in. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, everyone's here. Absolutely crazy. And is Zaha still ill? No, I think Zaha is fine. Zaha is fine. It's confirmed that he's okay. So he's fine from his COVID. He's done his self-isolation, and I think he's ready to go. So we talk about Dallas. We've got Walker Peters in there. He's 4.6. But Dallas, do look at Dallas, who sent that in for a cheap, 4.5. Do look at Dallas. He's a good one to go for as well. If we look at some more players, these guys, lesser points, not really someone to look at. Ayling's in there as well, 4.5, but I'd say either Ayling or Dallas. One's got 1 goal and 1 assist, and Ayling has got no return so far this season. So I'd say definitely look at bringing in, if you want a differential defender, a cheap one, Dallas. I think he's a good one to go for. You got Target in as well. People hyping up Target. What has he done so far this season? Only 1 assist. But, he's got Burnley away, Burnley at home, and the West Brom away, the 2 easiest fixtures after the Gameweek 12 fixture. Kane or Vardy, captain-wise, I believe. Is that or transfer-wise, mate? Sam, is that for transfer? Is that for captain, Kane or Vardy? Do let me know. Do I have a Discord? Not yet. I probably will think about it soon. 12 subs to 1k. Guys, let's get to 1,000. No, guys, obviously fantastic. I really do appreciate support. All these people coming out ready for this stream, all ready for everyone's streams. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Will you consider going Johnson for -4? Basically, it's a 2-week. It's at 2 this week. Martinez has bad fixtures from. I think Johnson could cover it. So if we look at quickly, a West Brom player, where we're on the screen. I think you bet with for this week we're talking about. I'd say go for Johnston. I wouldn't really recommend taking a hit for a defender. I kind of did, even though I brought in Diaz first for a free transfer. But I'd say, could you not hold fire with? Hang on. Let's have a look at Martinez's fixtures. All these questions. It's crazy. Yeah, but I'd say keep Martinez, mate, because keep him until game week 15. He's got some good fixtures from up to game week 15, and West Brom not really. So just keep Martinez for now. Save points wise, we'll have a look at him in a minute. I've got the West Ham defender right there. He's doing well. A lot of people saying he could be dropped. I don't know about that, but we'll have to see. Transfer, that was from Sam. Kane or Vardy, I'd say, oh my God. Have you got Son in your team already? Have you got Son in your team, Sam? Do let me know. Because it is a tough one. I would lean more to Vardy because he got 2 goals against Sheffield United last season. And Sheffield United are just looking like that team. They're just sitting back now and letting teams attack them. They're not looking like scoring either. But we know what Kane's like. It's just that news, that mind games Mourinho's playing. Is he going to start Kane? Is he not going to start? That's the question. I mean, it's going to be a tough one. Chat, what do you think? Vardy or Kane? Let's help Sam out. Vardy or Kane this week for a transfer? Who do you think? No, Son. You haven't got Son. Who do you think, guys? Vardy or Son? Who would you rather have this week, guys? Kane or Vardy? Let's help Sam out with his transfer plan. As we're about just an hour, less than an hour. I'm going to finish the stream soon. I already have KDB in my team. Should I double for Man City? I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, if you can bring someone like Mahrez in, but who would you bring him in for? But I wouldn't really recommend taking a hit for a defender, but you can if you want. 5 subs to 1k. Oh my God, guys, you absolute legends. You're absolute legends. You really are. Vardy for me. Everyone's saying it Vardy. I'd say Vardy. Mate, Sam, I'd say go Vardy, mate. Go Vardy. Just go for it. He's certain to start. And also, seems a easier fixture. Just go for it. Chat seems to be agreeing with it as well. Guys, if you're enjoying it, hit the like button. Really appreciate it on the stream. Really appreciate it. But yeah, there's some good ones as well. Kafal. But I really do like Dallas. So differential-wise, at 4.5, go for Dallas. 1 goal, 1 assist so far this season. He just looks a good cheap one to have. And I've had him since, God knows when, quite a few game weeks. And the Penguins popped up again, which is great. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. When you subscribe, if your account's not on private, you get your name at the bottom and you get the live subscriber count too, which is quite sick. 2 subs. Oh my God. Stop it, guys. This is getting too much. Dude, just 2. This is crazy. I haven't got any of the bubbly to celebrate. This is crazy. I'll have to wait for the next stream. Oh my God. This is insane. This is insane. What is going on? What about Silva off Wolves, the young lad who they signed? You know, Jimenez out injured. Hope he's okay and everything. It was a very serious injury, a head injury. Just wish him a speedy recovery. Jimenez. Really bad injury he picked up. Awesome, Sam, awesome. Vardy Party, definitely is. Vardy Party, that's what I thought against Fulham. But I'm hoping against Sheffield United. I'm still sticking with my guns. I'm still sticking with Mahrez captain. I'm still sticking with it. Jason, Elite FPL. Oh, dude, how you doing, mate? Jason, guys, go check out Elite FPL. Absolute legends. I just want to say it's now, Jason, to you and Steve-O, and Dan as well, but, you guys, absolute legends. You've been really cool. Great knowing you guys over a year in this community. You've been absolute legends and having me on your streams as well, virtual FPL when you used to do that. Absolutely sick. But great, dude. Thanks for tuning in, and but thank you to you and Steve-O and Dan as well, and Elite FPL in general. Bruno or Mahrez for captain. Oh, armband. I'll say Bruno. I think Bruno's on form. He's getting those shots on goal. West Ham's going to be a tough fixture, West Ham. I think West Ham won 2-0 last season when the fans were there, obviously, but at West Ham. But I feel Bruno, you can't go wrong with that. So right, guys, all right, and have I done it? Oh my God, have I done it? Let's just check. I've got to refresh the page. I've done it. We did it. Oh my God. You can see my face on there as well. That's crazy. I don't know if that's gonna show. That is sick. That is really sick. I don't know if that is amazing. Oh my God, guys, you legends. Absolutely. Thank you so much. 1,000. Crazy. 1,000. I can't thank you guys enough. like I was saying to Jason, Elite FPL, everybody, FPL lads, everybody. There's so many names, so many people who supported me in this community. X2 Flair as well. There's so many people. I can't thank enough. It just means a lot. It's like a speech I'm doing. I'm getting, unfortunately I haven't got the bubbly on me. That will have to wait. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Really does mean a lot. Absolutely crazy. Just amazing. Thank you so much. I'm speechless, bro, guys. It's amazing. So thank you to everybody that's supported me in this community. Here's to 2000. Hopefully it doesn't take as long. I started this YouTube channel in 2019, January 2019. The FPL Penguin account, the Instagram, Twitter was made December 2018. But it's been one hell of a journey so far. And thank you so much. Really, really does mean a lot. Thank you. It does mean a lot. That is definitely Jason from Elite FPL. Go check him out. Drinking in, man. Don't take any risks. It's Chris Jericho with the bubbly. I'm a big fan of him. Met him twice or three times actually. He's my hero. He's my idol in wrestling, Chris Jericho, and he used to say that went viral last year. A little bit the bubbly. Hope we don't mind me using it. Full credit to him. But absolutely crazy, and I can't thank you guys enough. So I'm gonna finish the stream here. It's been amazing. 1,000, 1K. I'm in the club. I'm in the 1,000 club. Absolutely amazing. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't thank you enough. It's been awesome. It's been awesome, and I'll see you in the next stream. Have a great game week 11. Hope it goes well for you, and I'll see you in the next video. And it's one hell of a party, dude. Thank you so much, and see you later.
Empty hearts and neon lights. The place